Okey, dapat tak?
Kiranya nanti lepas last kali dia akan equal to 0 lah kan?
Betul, equal to 0.
Alright.
Sebab dia nak first order PD. Okay, ni kita tak masuk lagi dia punya arbitrary function kan, sebab F ni kita tak define kan. Jadi kalau kita nak convert balik UX to U, kita kena integrate. Nanti ada satu lagi dia nak patah balik. To find the U function, tu yang keluar akan muncul F dan balik dia. Okay, bila sebut patah balik kita akan jumpa satu lagi equation. Ni dah habis tadi ni?
Dah.
Dah okay, so we go next. Okay, next example. Okay. So the question will be find all U, X, Y satisfying the equation U, X, X equal to 0. So what you should do, you need to find the possible equation for U, dependent U, okay, variable that satisfy this equation. So how to do this? You need to find you need to integrate. So first integrate the UXX for 0. So we have integrate the UXX over DX. So you have a constant, okay, which is we put the value will be Fy, the arbitrary function, okay, arbitrary function that we doesn't know. So this is a UX over XY, because we integrate over X means that this will be UX. This one, we integrate jadi UX, and then we integrate again this UX for the function XY over DX. Okay. So this you can get UXY, which is you can still have here Fy, integrate akan ada X kat depan ni, plus another GY. So kalau you ingat balik integrate biasa kan, kalau you dapat integrate function, integrate any function, dia akan dapat X plus C. Ingat integrate, bukan ni, integrate ni satu lah ni, integrate satu. So automatic dia akan dapat X plus C. C ni kalau ada boundary condition baru dia selesai. Ini mat dulu kan, 0.5 ke apa ke, dia akan buat masuk value. Betul kan? So sama jugalah ni. So ini pun dia akan dapat function ni. Lepas tu dia akan maintain, integrate again. Ni dah jadi macam contoh, dia macam integrate Fy ni 2 lah contoh lah. Integrate 2, you can get 2x. And then plus another arbitrary function. So gy. Tapi kita integrate by x. So dari situ kita akan dapat ni lah value this equation, which is the equation will be U x over y, and y is equal to x, the function of y, f, and plus the g, function g over y. So this will be the possible equation lah, okay, for uxy that satisfy the equation uxx ni. Dia berbeza kalau uxx equal to 1, uxx is equal to 1, if you integrate the uxx dx, you can get apa value dia? If uxx equal to 1. Kalau integrate dapat apa? Integrate 1 dx lah. So jawapan apa?
Di x square.
Dia akan dapat x plus dengan yang c tadi kan, which is fy lah dalam case ni, unknown function. Okay, tapi sebabkan dia kosong, integrate dia akan start tu dapat yang ni lah, value ni. Ini untuk yang kalau yang uxx equal to 1 kan, so integrate 1 lah, untuk grade 1 dia akan dapat x lah kan. See, so itu basic integration je lah. Okay, kita boleh pergi pada next example. Actually benda ni dia try to expose with the concept of PDE. So sometimes dia confusing, tu yang kita kena buat latihan juga ni. Kalau baca je tu dia kata wang jugalah nak fahamkan dia punya ni. Okay, so next example. Okay, solve PDE for uxx plus u equal to 0. So how to do this? Nak dapatkan ni. So dia memang bagi tiba-tiba just bagi equation ni, cari dia punya equation asal dia kan. Yeah? Prove that apa equation untuk function u tu apa yang sesuai. To solve the PDE, to satisfy the PDE punya equation. To make it easier for you to understand, means that uxx is equal to minus u. Ataupun u is equal to minus uxx. It means that you have another function which is u with another value. If you differentiate du over dx, which is equal to ux, equal to, okay, another value, and then double differentiation, dx square, uxx, you should get the value is minus u. Maknanya kalau ada value kat sini, apa-apalah kan, a plus b, example, jawapan kat sini you akan dapat minus a plus b. So apakah dia? Siapa tahu? Roughly apa dia punya ni? So ini paling the interesting part here. Baik, kita ambil pakai je. Okay. So the function actually is u equal to f y cos x plus gy sin x. Sin and cosine. Kalau kita differentiate ux, you can get differentiate cos x. Jawapan dia negative sin sin x, fy ni akan jadi constant je, plus differentiate sin you can get cos. cos x gy. Double differentiation, negative fy. Differentiate sin to cos, okay, get cos x here. Differentiate cos to sin, can get minus sin. So automatically, so this one will be minus sin. So minus gy sin x. Letak minus kat depan, you can get here fy cos x plus gy sin x. So ni adalah u. So finally you can dapat value dia u x is equal to minus u. Okay, sebab ni u kan, yang ni. Sama dengan u ni. And if you want to use satu sin atau cos saja pun okey. Tak masalah. Okay, ni dia ambil the whole possible yang ni kira ni lah. Okay, so ini faham eh? Di kuis satu lagi ni, contoh. Okay, so you have ux equal to y sin x. So how to get the function x u over xy? Okay, so ni macam nak buat, macam nak dapat uxy ni. How to get this? Try buat. Okay. So you need to integrate ux over dx. So what happen if you integrate?
Dapat negative cos.
Negative cos eh? Okay. So you can get negative y cos x. Y ni is a constant. And then you have another plus c kan. They say plus cu. So they put the arbitrary value which is a function which is f of the function of y. Sebab y tak ada dalam ni kan. So ini adalah equation for u x y. Okay. So to prove this, kita try dulu kot. U x y is equal to minus y cos x plus fy. Okay, try to get ux. So differentiate du over dx. Du over dx. So you can get here minus y. Differentiate cos to sin, you can get minus sin. So plus y sin x. So fy tak ada lah. Okay. So dia tak ada value x kan. So dia akan dapat kosong. So ni akan dapat balik equation ux kan. So dia pergi balik lah. So dia ni this one from the ux, find u. If you can get the value of your u, find the ux again. Can dapat ke tidak? Kalau dapat maknanya betul lah jawapan. Same goes to here. Okay, so ni semua untuk proof kan je. Okay, another example. y equal to 1. Okay, so you need to find the general solution. Okay, you need to find the general solution. So means that u lah, u x y. So try cik dapat apa? Saya bagi 2 minit. Try buat dulu. Integrate uy is equal to 1, means that integrate 1 dy should get value y lah kan, plus c. So means that you can get here value y plus c is a arbitrary f y. Fx. X yang tak ada kan? Fx. And then integrate uy dy, because we want to find the u dengan y saya ni kadang nampak macam sama pun ada. Hilang terus, kita boleh elok sikit u. Okay, differentiate uy dy, differentiate y, differentiate like integrate y, you can get y square over 2. Integrate plus ni constant y fx plus c, another c pula lagi, which is put the function g over x, arbitrary function for x. Okay, so this will be the general solution with the arbitrary function fx and gx. To prove this, patah balik, you akan dapat balik uyy equal to 1. So tu nanti boleh prove balik lah. Dapat tak? Okay. Faham ke?
Faham.
This very simple tapi dia confusing. Mungkin because of the symbol they're using. Lepas tu sekejap dia move word forward, backward, sekejap integrate, sekejap differentiate. Sometimes we confuse. Itu je. Saya lebih nampak daripada confuse. Dia confusing. Lagi-lagi simbol dia pun confusingnya ni lah kan. Kalau kita tengok balik situ. So I think if you try to do some exercise, then lama-lama you can clear lah dia tu. Okay, next subtopic actually is first order linear equation. Okay, so sorry saya treat this class is something like blackboard and chalk. Maksudnya saya conteng kat whiteboard je style dia. Since that we are dealing with the mathematics, dia pakai slide macam tak best. Tak tahulah, tapi memang mudahkan kerja saya, tapi macam dia macam air lalu je. So dia tak nampak all the step by step dia ke, ataupun nak tulis dia susunan yang mana satu. Mudah kerja lah, nak present laju pun laju lah. Tapi Saya rasa kalau matematik dia lebih best kalau dapat conteng kan. So I hope you all pun jangan duduk termenung tengok je. Dia kalau masuk termenung je memang tak masuk lah. Okay, for first order linear equation, okay, example you have a value of A constant times ux plus b uy equal to 0. So we have two methods to deal with this equation. One will be the geometric method, or some notes or book using the characteristic method. Okay. And another one, the second method will be the coordinate method. I will explain you only one method. Okay, another one actually just to prove and use in with the another method. So I prefer to use the coordinate method. Yang geometrik ni kadang confusing sikit dia punya proof dia pun. Saya dah tengok banyak nota sama confusing. Tapi kesimpulan from this geometric method you can get here is the value for the ux y for f prime. Okay, this is value of prime. You can get the value is bx minus ay. So they prove using the geometric punya ni lah kaedah. Adalah dia punya kaedah dia. Okay. Ni axis dia xy. So dia macam reflect of the coordinate tu sendiri lah. Sorry, dia punya geometrik tu macam vector. So I'm not deal with that too much. Kita akan pergi pada coordinate method. Cuma dia buat kesimpulan yang ni lah. Sebab apa dia akan jadi confusing nanti. So for coordinate method, so I believe that when I explain to you, you akan lost kejap. Tapi bila kita pergi kepada exercise, then it will help you clear up a few things lah. Okay. So this coordinate method, okay. So the constant, okay, constant coefficient equation. Okay. So next actually gunakan sama AUX BUY ni kak. Okay. So means that kita tulis balik kat sini AUX plus BUY to 0. So dia akan create another vector macam vector jugalah. So dia akan create a new one which is x prime equal to AX plus BY and y prime is equal to bx minus ay. Bx minus ay tu yang ni lah, yang ni tadi, yang atas ni. Okay, the mirroring of this. So from here to get the ux, first kena cari ux dulu. To get the dux, differentiate du over dx. To find this, we are using the chain rules. Okay, chain rules. Chain rule. Ini I think you dah jumpa dalam calculus. Dekat Tamidi pun ada. So for this one will be du over dx prime, dx prime over dx plus du over dy prime, dy prime over dx. So what we have here, du over dx prime is u x prime, dx prime over dx, inilah dx prime over dx. Okay, so dx prime over dx yang ini, differentiate this over x, you can get the value a, sebab b ni by aja, plus ux prime, uy prime, you can get uy prime, and then times the dy prime over dx. Okay, so dy prime over dx, dx saja you can get the value b. So for this you can get the value a ux prime plus b uy prime. Next one will be uy. So the chain rule will be du over dy. Kenapa ada dua kali ni? Ini macam salah ni. Okay. Du over dy prime. Dy prime over dy. Plus du over dx prime. Dx prime over dy. Okay. So this one du over dy prime means that uy prime. Dy prime over dy. Dy prime here over dy, you can get minus e. Minus e. So plus du over dx prime. Du over dx prime, you can get u. Ux prime times dx prime. X prime over dy. You can get b. So for here, you can get the value maintain ux at depan. So we can put here b ux prime minus a uy prime. So this for ux and this one for uy. So kita dah dapat dah ux value dengan uy punya value. So we can put in this equation. So saya buat baru kat bawah. So from the equation a ux plus b uy equal to 0, we can replace with ux here. So you akan dapat nanti a ux prime plus b uy prime plus b uy okay, b ux prime minus a uy prime equal to 0. Ini buat macam biasa, darab je semua. Can get here a square ux prime plus ab uy prime plus b square ux prime ini minus ab uy prime equal to 0. You can check here ab uy prime minus ab uy prime kosong lah kan. So you can have here a square plus b square ux prime equal to 0. And you must know that a square plus b square cannot be 0 because it's constant. So our conclusion will be ux prime is equal to 0. So because ux prime is equal to 0, dia ni jadi complicated sikit. Okay. So by the time nanti you calculate, dia tak calculate dah ni. Sebab you dah tahu dah nanti kalau ux equal 0, ini dia, automatically you boleh gunakan this equation to find u equal to integrate the ux prime over dx. So you can get the value will be f y prime. Okay. Sebab f prime 0, so 0 you can get the arbitrary functions in there, and y prime is equal to bx minus ey. So ni nanti dia akan jadi dia punya solution dia. So dia patah balik kepada this equation. Automatic dia dah akan patah balik pada this equation. Okay. So dia akan confusing. Dia akan pergi pada latihan. Okay. Okay, so the exercise will be dah habis salin kan? Habis salin kan?
Dah.
Okay, laju semua. So the example will be solve this PDE for 4ux minus 3uy equal to 0 with the auxiliary function tadi, okay, with u 0, kenapa asal ada I pula dah, sorry, this is not xy, u0y is equal to y3. So apa maksudnya ini? Maksudnya sepatutnya uxy, okay, equal to ini function, but x equal to 0. So bila x equal to 0 means that u0y lah, and the equation is equal to y3. So sekarang dia tahu uxy ni berapa value ni, dia nak cari yang ni. So that would be the question lah. Okay, so dia nak cari uxy. What is the uxy? Okay, so we can know from our discussion before yang ni. So uxy is equal to fy prime, which is minus 3x minus 4y. Sebab apa? Okay, so this one is A, is B. So kalau bx minus ay, so b is minus 3x minus a is 4 minus y. Okay, so this one is a y prime. Kenapa? Sebab kalau you prove nanti kat atas, if you can prove for this one, you can find that ux prime is equal to 0. Kalau you buat balik macam atas tadi, you akan dapat ux prime is equal to 0. Tapi kita tak buat kat sini lah, ini dah tahu dah. So sekarang cari lah uxy yang sebenar ni berapa. Okay, so buat dulu. Okay, saya bagi masa, you try dulu buat. Okay, dapat lah. Okay, for general solution. Yep, saya punya mic on. Okay. So this what we call as the general solution. General solution. And to find this, we know that u0y is equal to y3. And this also uxy is equal to f minus 3 minus 4. And to make this is y3 is equal to f minus 3 minus 4y. But for this function is x equal to 0. Sorry. So it means that this one also equal to 0. So you have here f, function of f, 4 minus 4y. Okay. Minus 4y. And then we put the value minus 4y is equal one of the parameter lah, yeah, w, and y is equal to w over minus 4 or minus w lah, senang. So we replace y with the minus w power of 3 over 4 power of 3 will be here 64. So the answer will be uxy is equal to minus over 3 over 64, which is minus w is minus we lost will be 3x plus 4. 3x plus 4y power of 3 over 64. So this will be the value. Which is w tadi adalah inilah equation ni sebenarnya. Power of 3 ada minus, so dia akan jadi positif. To prove this, kita boleh patah balik je. Put x equal to 0, you can get this value y power of 3. Kalau you patah balik, you should get the value yang sama lah. Akan dapat. Okay, dapat lah. Semua dapat ya?
Dapat.
Okay, so this will be next. Next question. So 2ut plus 3ux equal to 0, and then you're given u equal to sin x for t equal to 0. Okay, with the auxiliary condition. Okay, so dari sini first you need to find lah T prime apa, X prime apa. Okay, so ini try dulu buat. Lupa on microphone bila saya cakap lah tadi. Okay, just bagi hint, yang ni UTX is equal to Fx prime. So jangan confuse, T is become X, X become Y. Kalau macam sebelum tadi. So right now, because T is equal to 0, so you have U0X and they're giving function sin X. Sekarang dia tahu function, full function dia. UXY dia apa? UTX. UTX. So what will be dia? Full function. Macam tadi kat atas lah ni. Okay. Okay, try to find it. Dapat tidak? Okay, dapat lah. Alright. For this one, sin x. So we have here sin x is equal to, okay, both same except t is equal to 0. So we have here sin x is equal to f with the x prime. X prime will be 3t minus 2x, but right now sin x is t equal to 0. So t equal to 0, this one is equal to 0. So we have f, the function of the minus 2x. So like before, we put the value for the 2x is equal to w. So so x is equal to minus w over 2. So we can replace x to the sine, okay? Sine minus w over 2. So to get the utx, so it's become sine minus w, which is w is x prime, okay? 3t minus 2x minus x prime over 2. So kalau you rearrange balik, you can get here the value will be sine 2x minus 3t over 2. So this will be the function utx. Okay. To prove this, sama macam tadi, kalau you letak t equal to 0, you can get this for t equal to 0, you can get the value will be sine, maksudnya 0, 2x over 2 sin x. So sama dengan function yang atas tadi. If you check equation yang ni juga sama juga. Okay. So if x equal to 0, so x equal to 0, you can get 4 power of 3 y power of 3 over 64. 4 power of 3 is 64. So cancel. You can get y power of 3 y cube. So sama juga dengan this. So maksudnya you punya proof tu betul lah. Kalau macam tu you confused kan. Okay. So that would be method on the geometric and also the coordinate method. Okay. So they have another one for variable coefficient equation. So this especially for the ux, this for the ux plus y uy equal to 0. And for the ODE or the ordinary differential equation, you can get the value is y equal to c e power of x. And for dy over dx equal to y over 1. Y over 1. So dia ada berapa ya equation di sini. So this I want you to study. Okay. Find yourself from the textbook page 8. Okay. Page 8. Kalau yang dapat buku teks tadi, page 8. The topic will be the variable coefficient equation. Okay. The variable coefficient. The variable coefficient equation. Okay. So this we complete you for the first chapter here, and then we can go for the tutorial punya ni nantilah. And then for next week nanti lepas tu nanti boleh tengok video yang saya bagi. So dia akan give some example on the PDE punya ni lah, solution for the problem. Okay, so any question? Ini cari sendiri eh. Okay, kalau tak ada apa-apa, kita see you for your next session. Nanti saya akan set balik bila lah dia punya ni. If any question you can ask. Okay, and then you can check from Ghost juga kalau ada any updates on dia ni. Okay, attendance jangan lupa isi bila buka Ghost, ada dia punya attendance list tadi dalam tu. Dia akan tutup dalam pukul berapa? Dia dah nak tutup dah. Attendance punya ni. Not accepting response, jap. Tak boleh buka tadi, jap. Okay. Lapan pagi, betul lah. Oh, okay, pukul 10. Okay, share, copy. Oh. Okay, dah ada attendance report dah ni tadi sekejap. Okay, so tak apa, kalau ikut dalam ni dah ada attendance report. Nama tak okay meeting je ni. So untuk apa-apa, ada apa-apa soalan lagi ke?
Doktor.
Ya?
Yang note tadi tu boleh doktor share tak?
Yang mana? Yang buku tu?
Yang whiteboard.
Note tadi. Yang dalam Microsoft Note ni? Oh, boleh. Tapi tulisan tu faham lah kan?
Apa? Boleh.
Okay, nanti saya share. Nanti saya save PDF, nanti saya share dalam ni. Dalam Ghost.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, so apa lagi? Actually, saya pun first time mengajar subjek ni. So, saya pun ambil masa jugalah nak orang kata apa, nak hadam benda ni. Bila dia go track balik pada back to back basic tu, jadi ni lah. Jadi agak slow juga, tapi saya lagi slow saya terangkan tu lagi senang nak faham kan. Kalau tidak kan, kalau saya dah faham tu laju apa ni, betul-betul tu kan laju sangat kan. Okay, so if you have any question you can ask. So semua dah ada nombor WhatsApp, boleh WhatsApp saya je lah. Okay, kalau tak ada apa-apa nanti attendance pun tak perlu isi kot, dah ada dalam ni. Untuk buka tak boleh. Okay, dia. Nanti saya check balik. So thank you very much. See you for another session, nanti saya akan upload kemudian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Okay, yang FYP jangan lupa esok petang.
Baik, Doktor.
Okay.